From day one, we've professed our love and affinity for linebacker Brian Asamoah, the pride of Oklahoma, coming on in as a mid-round selection. He just needed to be on the field more. It was great on special teams, needed to be on the field on defense, but, things happened. It is what it is, but Brian Asamoah is going to have a huge opportunity in 2023 as the Vikings look to tear down and rebuild this defense. Number 33 is going to be in the thick of the rebuild, and Pro Football Focus showed him a little bit of love on Wednesday. This is what they wrote in their list of 2023 breakout candidates for every team. The Vikings need to get younger and more athletic on defense, and that's a cue for linebacker Brian Asamoah to take a bigger role in 2023. The rookie played just 121 snaps this season, but flashed playmaking ability during those snaps. He single-handedly created turnover with a forced fumble and recovery against the Giants Week 16. And so, taking this way back, when Gerald Hodges was a Viking, when we first started the podcast, we had something called the Gerald Hodges factor. Like, whenever he was on the field, good things tended to happen. Brian Asamoah has that in spades, and probably even more. And like they mentioned, this season, Brian Asamoah played 121 snaps on defense, 78.8 PFF grade, 17 total tackles, ripped out that fumble against the Giants, just showing the type of plays that he can make. Also added 2 tackles, playing 286 special teams snaps. And he just brought energy and attitude every single time he set foot on that field. And that was something that the Vikings defense sorely lacked. And if you look at the Vikings off-ball linebacker room for next season, it's going to look a lot different. Because even though the Vikings moved to the 3-4, having 2 inside off-ball linebackers, whether they stick with the 3-4 or 4-3, I think that it is very highly likely that Eric Kendricks is going to be cut, which is unfortunate, but like I said, the business is the business. The Vikings can free up $9.5 million by moving on from Kendricks. They also can free up another $5 million by moving on from veteran linebacker Jordan Hicks, who came over as a free agent last year. He was solid at times, but him in coverage it's not good anymore. And Asamoah, even though he's undersized as a linebacker, he is perfect for the modern game, where it's a lot more. It is a lot more sub package, where Asamoah can run with tight ends, he can run with slot receivers, he can run with running backs. He can still hit like a ton of bricks. So Asamoah is the modern linebacker. Asamoah spying on Justin Fields, Asamoah spying on Jordan Love, Asamoah spying on Jared Goff. Right, so that's going to be important as the league moves towards more and more mobile quarterbacks. Guys like Asamoah are going to be very important, and I think that Kendricks and Hicks gone, I think Asamoah very clearly is going to step up into the starting lineup, whether the Vikings play a 3-4 or a 4-3. Does not matter. And the pride of Oklahoma, again, I loved him coming out. Just energy and attitude all over the place. Was a physical freak for the Sooners back in the day. And then this is his scouting report from NFL.com. Lance Zierlein, a C-ball, get-ball linebacker with an itchy, twitchy trigger and explosive pursuit speed. Asamoah is adequate at reading keys and diagnosing with action with quickness. His pursuit paths to the football are aggressive, but they're lacking in technique to maintain his gap integrity, which is something that could be coached up. His playing style is likely to have him around the football more often than not, but consistency in finishing tackles could be an issue for him in the pros. He's athletic in pass coverage and could stand out on special teams. Asamoah is a 3-4 weak inside linebacker or 4-3 will, with the potential to develop starting reps down the road. And yeah, like we said, a lot of people are writing off Kwesi's first draft class like, oh, it's a bust. Oh, all the trades are bad, blah, blah, blah. But injuries really factored in here. Ed Ingram, God love him. He started every single snap on offense. Hopefully improves in year 2. But specifically for the defense we're talking about. So there are 5 guys, Lewis Cine, Andrew Booth, Caleb Evans, Brian Asamoah, and Osaze Otomowo, who could either start or be high-end rotational guys on this defense next season. Right? So it's not all lost with this class. Lewis Cine broke his leg in London. Andrew Booth Jr. had an injury. Caleb Evans had three concussions. Asamoah had a knee issue late in the season. So it's just bad injury puck luck. And this, talking about attitude and speed and energy, that's what Cine and Booth and Evans and Asamoah and Osaze bring to the table, especially Asamoah. And I think that he is quickly going to become a leader of this defense. I think that he is going to quickly become a defensive captain, probably in 2024. He's just a guy that oozes leadership, oozes energy, and is just going to get after it. And the Vikings need more guys like Asamoah. He should have been on the field more in 2022, but It is what it is. But I'm glad that he's going to get the time of day next year, as the Vikings are likely going to make a lot of changes in that off-ball linebacker room. But your thoughts are thoughts. Pro Football Focus names Brian Asamoah, soon to be second-year linebacker for the Vikings, as the Vikes breakout star in 2023. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. We'll support the work. Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.